Hi everyone, we will learn line 7 of this 100 character stele. The line 5 said that being truthful, reliable when treating, responding to others, and when respond to others, do not be confused. That's the lines that we have learned before. And now we learn the next line. It says that not being confused by emotion and emotional nature, then the emotion, it will settle by itself. Now let's take a look at this one. What does it mean by not being confused? Not being confused, simply that we are seeing through our emotion, our motivation, our intention. And seeing through meaning we know that if our emotion are pretty much selfish, or motivation is selfish, or our intention is selfish or not. Now, it more than just selfishness. Sometimes it's just purely confusion, purely egocentric, and sometimes very unreasonable. This kind of emotion doesn't have any reason, any roots. It just come out of it. It's just like we say a tiger. The tigers come out of the forest, and we cannot predict what it does. Or the dragon just flowing around in the air. You cannot find a pattern for the dragon. So the tiger are our angers, our hatred, our rage. And the dragon is like our desires. And therefore we cannot control them. We cannot control them, we'll be confused. When we're confused, we do things totally unreasonable and things that will compromise our practice. Therefore here it said that if we can see through the motivations and the intentions, and we understand the process, we see through our emotion and keep ourselves really calm, really calm ourselves down. Then what happens is we don't need to do anything. All our emotion now is really calm down. When you see through, the nature will calm down. When you see through, emotion will calm down. That's basically the idea of it. But the significance of this line is sometimes we'd want to find a mantra or a technique just to push or suppress our emotion, or sometimes our blind spot and our shadows. We don't want to face it, and we try to push it somewhere. But actually the way we're doing it, we have to see through our emotion, we see through our intention, we see through our motivation. By seeing through them, then the nature will naturally be revealed. Now this true nature reveals, and the emotional nature is now slowly dissolved. And therefore seeing through, also understanding our shadows, understanding, sometimes we call the blind spot. People criticize us, then listen to it. By listening to what people are criticizing us, we see through some of the anger, some of the deep hatred that we have within. And so the characters, actually the patriarch Liu Tongbin, offer a way that we can practice. Instead of saying that we need to rely on techniques, here he said that rely on the power within us, and that power is our vision, our inner vision. Much later in the 100 characters, that we see that he will talks about the transformation of energy and spirit. But here is talking about how we transform our nature naturally. And that's by seeing through, by understanding our emotional pattern and our motivation. Thank you, everyone.